Hello everyone, this is Omar Aslam and it's my first video on this. In this one, I will be solving some past paper questions of O-level mathematics P1 and the topic will be numbers. And if you are preparing for your O-level exams and if you are in grade 11, then I don't think you will need any explanation of this chapter because these are the questions that this topic you have already covered in your previous grades, starting from grade 6, 7, and so on. So I will just be solving the past paper questions. And if in future I make another videos of other topics, then I will make sure that I do give some explanation as well before solving the past paper questions. So let's begin. So the first question is evaluate zero point 0.3 multiplied by zero point 0.2. So this is a pretty simple question. All we have to do is just multiply these two decimals. And what you do is simply write 0.3, 0.2 and multiplied 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 0 is 0. Then put across 0 into 3, 0, 0 into 0, 0. And 6, 0, 0. So now we have to place the decimal. And how do we place it? We count the number decimal places in both the numbers. In zero point 0.3 we have one decimal number, and 0.2 we have one decimal number. So altogether we have two decimal numbers. Now in our answer, starting from 6, I will count the numbers 1, 2, and I will put my decimal over here. So the answer will be 0.06. The next number is in question number 1, part B. It says 3.5 divided with 0.07. So again, whenever you have to divide a number with the decimal, make sure to remove the decimal. This is going to make things easy for you. So first I'm going to write it in fraction form, 3.5 divided with 0.07. So I have to make sure that I remove the decimal in my denominator, and to do that I will have to multiply it with 100, so this will become 7. And if I'm multiplying my denominator with 100, so I'm going to make sure I multiply the numerator with 100 as well, and this 3.5 becomes 350. Now this has become a very simple division. 35 divided with 7 is 5, so if you divide 350 with 7 you will get 50. This is our answer. Now let's move to question number 2. Complete the statement in the answer space using one of these symbols. Okay, so it says 0.65 and 27 upon 40. So I just cannot compare these numbers with actually looking at them. I will have to make sure that either I convert this 0.65 into the fraction or I convert this 27.40 into decimals. So I think if we convert 27.40 into the decimal, that will be more easier for you. So I will write 27 divided with 40. As you can see, 27 is a smaller number, so we will place 0 over here. And if I'm placing 0 over here, I will have to place decimal in the answer. So now 40 divided with 270 divided with 40. I will have to multiply 40 with 6. This becomes 240. 270 minus 240 is 30. And now I will place one more 0. So this becomes 300. Now 40 divided with 300, I will have to multiply 40 with 7 now. So this will become 280. So as you can see there, we have got 0.67 in the answer. And 27.40, 0.67, it means it is greater than 0.65. So this one is greater. Now question number 2, part B. Express 7% as a decimal. So whenever you have to, remove the percentage sign, you have to change the percentage into the number, into decimal or fraction, whatever it is. Just simply remember that and to remove percentage sign, we divide it with 100. So this is 7%, and I will divide 7 with 100 to remove the percentage sign. And now to write this fraction into decimal, just remember whenever you divide any number with 10, 100, 1000, just don't do the long division method. Just move the decimals before the number. And right now I have decimal over here. So I will move decimal two places backward as I am dividing it with 100. So decimal will become here. This becomes 0.07. So 7 divided with 100 is decimal is going to come here, and this becomes 0.07, our answer. Let's move to question number 3. The three cards above can be rearranged to make three-digit numbers. For example, 916. Arrange the three cards to make part A, the three-digit number that is closest to 650. So the three cards are 6, 9, and 1, and we can rearrange them. And we have to make a three-digit number that is closest to 650. So right now we can see the number three-digit number 691, and this is like 41 more than 650. If I make it 619, so this is now 31 less than 650. So this is more closer to 650 as compared to 691. And if our this will be our answer. If some other numbers comes into your mind, let's suppose if you place 9 instead of 6 as the first number, then it will be really further away from 650. So that won't be the correct answer. And even if we place 1 as the first number in place of 6, even then it will move really further away from 650. So that's not possible. So this is the answer of part A. Now let's move to part B. It says the three-digit number that is a multiple of 7. So you need to know you cannot use the calculator, just P1, and you need to know the divisibility rule of 7 in order to do this question. So 691, if I check the divisibility rule in 691, divisibility rule of 7. So divisibility rule of 7 is that you multiply the last number with 2, and over here the last number is 1. If you multiply it with 2, we will get 2, and we will subtract this 2 from 69. And 69 minus 2 is 67, and 67 doesn't come in the table of 7. So 691 is not a multiple of 7. We'll have to try other numbers. Let's try 169. Okay, if I try 169. Now if we multiply 9 with 2, that will be 18. 16 minus 18 minus 2, that won't come in the table of 7. So let's try 196. Now if I multiply 6 with 2, I will get 12, and we will subtract this 12 from the remaining digits, that is 19. And 19 minus 12 is 7. It means 196 is the multiple of 7. And 7 into 20 is 140, and 7 into 8 is 56. So this is like 7 into 28. So answer is 196. Now I have to find a three-digit number that is a square number. Okay, so 169 that I just wrote a few seconds back to do the part B. This is actually a square number. This is the answer of part C. It's a three-digit number and a square number from those cards. Let's move to question number 4. 4 upon 7 minus 2 upon 5. This you do it by making, we will have to make the denominator same first. And you do it by taking the LCM. And the LCM of 7 and 5 is 35. So what I will need to do is I will have to multiply 7 with 5 and 4 with 5, and I will have to multiply this denominator 5 with 7, and I will multiply 2 with 7 as well. This becomes 20 minus 14 upon 35. This equal to 6 upon 35 is our answer. The next part is 5 upon 8 divided with 2 upon 3. And whenever you have to divide the fractions, the rule is that you change the division sign into multiplication and you take the reciprocal of the next fraction, the fraction after the division sign. You take the reciprocal of it. For those who doesn't know what reciprocal is, it means just flip the denominator and numerator. So the 2 will become 3 and 3 will become 2. Now 5 into 3 is 15 and 8 into 2 is 16. 15 upon 16 is our answer. Let's move to question 5. Write these lengths in order of size starting with the shortest. Okay, so you need to convert these units first. We have 500 meter, 5 centimeter, 50 kilometer, 500 millimeter. So 500 millimeter, if I convert this 500 millimeter in centimeter, I will get 50 centimeter because 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. And meter is a bigger unit than centimeter. So 500 meter contains too many of centimeters, 5,000 actually. And kilometer is the biggest unit of them all. 50 kilometers is 50,000 meters, and centimeter it will be much more. So now if I see the smallest length is 5 centimeter. After that we have 50 centimeter. This is 500 millimeter. Then I have 500 meters, and then I have 50 kilometers, the biggest of them all. Now let's do question number 6. It says Hamish thinks of two-digit number. It is a cube number. It is an even number. What is his number? We have to find a two-digit number that is a cube number as well as an even number. The first two-digit cube number is 27, the cube of 3, and that's not an even number. The next cube number is 4 cube, that's 64. So this 64 is a cube number as well as an even number. So 64 is the answer. Omar thinks of a two-digit number. It is a factor of 78. It is a prime number. What is his number? Okay, so Omar thinks of a two-digit number, and the two-digit number is a factor of 78 as well as a prime number. So we need to find the factors of 78 and two-digit factors. So in, 11 is a prime number, but it doesn't, it isn't a factor of 78. After 11, the next prime is 13, and 13 multiplied by 6 is 78. So 13 is a factor of 78 as well, and prime too. So this is the answer. This is the number Omar thinks of. Next, we have to write down an irrational number between 1 and 2. So when you have to do these kind of questions, what you do is just take the square of 1, square of 2. Now take any number between 1 and 4 and put the square root above it. It could be square root 2, it could also be square root 3. So it's up to you what you write. Square root 2 or square root 3, both of them are correct, and these are irrational numbers. And for those who doesn't know what irrational number are, it means non-terminating and non-recurring decimal numbers. Now I will move to these were the questions that came in to paper of 2013. Now I will solve the latest question from the past papers of 21 or 22, so you can also get an idea how the questions have been changed throughout the years. I will be solving those questions, the kind of which we haven't done up till now. Okay, let's do this. Question number 99. It says write down the value of the 5 in the number 253624. So the 5 is over here. And if I start from 4, this is ones, then tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000. So this is basically 5 is basically in 10,000. So this the value of 5 is 50,000 in this number. Part B, the crowd at a sports event is exactly 35,687. Write this number correct to the nearest 10. So the 10th digit is 8 basically, and we have got 7. After 8, 7 is bigger than 5, so this becomes 35690 nearest to 10. Now write down part A, a prime number between 10 and 15, a pretty easy question. It could be 11 or 13. Whatever you write will be correct. An irrational number between 10 and 15. So what you do is we did this such kind of question before. Square of 10, it's 100. Square of 15 is 225. So just take the number between 10 and 15 and put the square root above it, and just take, if I take square root 103, so this will be a prime number. So this will be an irrational number. We did similar question like 101. I'm not going to do it again. This is again the conversion of land. We did this. We have done this as well. Okay, let's do this one now. Write down the numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. So we have 2000, 0.002, and these two numbers have been written in standard form. So let's convert these two numbers, the third one and fourth one, in decimal. So it says 10 to the power minus 4. Whenever any number is multiplied with 10 and has a power negative, you have to move the decimal backward. So into the decimal is over here, when you will move 4 places backward. 1, 2, 3, 4. The decimal will come here. And these empty spaces I will put 0. This becomes 0.0002. And 2 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2, the decimal will be moved 2 places backward and it will become 0.02. So now the smallest number of them all is 0.0002, which is 2 into 10 to the power minus 4. Then we have 0.002. Then we have 0.02. That is 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Then we have 2000. You have to write down these fractions in order of size starting with the smallest. So to do these kind of questions, you have to make the denominator of all the numbers same. So we have to take the LCM of these four numbers 12, 5, 30, 15, and LCM of these numbers will be 60. So we will convert the denominators to 60. So 11 upon 12 will become this, this get multiplied with 5. This becomes 55 upon 60. Then this gets multiplied with 12. So this becomes 8 upon 60. This 30 gets multiplied with 2 and 27 with 2 as well. It becomes 54 upon 60. And the last one is 13 upon 15. 15 gets multiplied with 4 and 13 also gets multiplied with 4. So this will become 52 upon 60. So now in these four numbers, the fraction with the greatest numerator will be greater and the fraction with the smallest numerator will be smallest when they have the same denominator as. The smallest one is 8 upon 60. So this was 4 into 12. So this is basically 48. Yeah, I did a silly mistake. I had to multiply 4 with 12. So even then, this is the smallest one, 4 upon 5, 48 upon 60. After that, we have 52 upon 16, which is 13 upon 15. Then we have 54 upon 60, which is 27 upon 30. And then we have 55 upon 60, which is 11 upon 12. And this is a pretty simple question, subtraction one. Yeah, let's do this one. Work out 103 upon 5 divided with 4.7. So first you need to convert this mixed number into improper one. What you do is you multiply 5 with 1 and plus 3. This becomes 8 upon 5 multiplied by 7 upon 4. This is equal to, if I cancel this 4 and 8, and 2 into 7 is 14 upon 5, and we will convert, this is in its lowest, we have to give the answer in mixed number. This is 2 whole 4 upon 5. Write 120 as the product of its prime factors. This is a very easy question. So 2 into 60, 2 into 30, 2 into 15, 3 into 5, 5 into 1, and this is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, and always give your answer in index notation, 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Part B says Use this information to find the smallest integer value of n such that 315 n is a square number. We have been given the prime factorization of 315. So this will become a square number when we have a square on 5 and 7 as well. And how can we have that? If I multiply this with another 5 and 7, so this is basically going to become 3 square multiplied by 5 square multiplied by 7 square. So now this has become a square number and have multiplied with 35. 5 into 7 is 35. It means the n is 35. If you multiply 315 with 35, then it becomes a square number. We already did the division questions of decimal. Cube root of 1000, simple, 10. If you don't know how to do it, just do the prime factorization. Now 2 into 500 will become very lengthy. So 250, 125. Now do it with 5. So whenever you are finding a cube root, you need to make a pair of three numbers. From three same numbers, you will get one pair. We have got two pairs, 2 and 5. We multiply these two pairs and we get 10. Question number 109. Put one pair of brackets into this calculation to make it correct. 4 plus 4 multiplied by 4 minus 4 is equal to 4. So this is will be a trial and error method. You just try putting brackets in different places in order to get the answer. But if I am solving this question, I can, you know, see that if I place a bracket over here, 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, then according to D max, we are gonna do the multiplication first. 4 multiplied by 0 will be 0, and 4 plus 0 is 4. So this is the right answer. Just do trial and error in these kind of questions. Work out minus 6 into minus bracket minus 3 plus 7. So this apply hard mass. Minus 3 plus 7 is 4, and minus 6 into 4 is minus 24. Your answer. Hmm, I'm gonna do the question now, the kind which we haven't done up till now. Okay, let's do this one. Write 1 420 as a product of its prime factors. 2 into 210, then 105, then 3 thirds 35, then 5 7 7 1. So this equals to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. And this is 2 square multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. Now part B says find the highest common factor of 420 and 1512, and the prime factorization of 1512 has been given to us. So while taking out the highest common factor, what you do is over here we have 2 cube, and in prime factorization of 420 we have 2 square. So 2 cube means 2 is being multiplied 3 times, and 2 square means 2 is being multiplied 2 times. So this 2 square will be common. If I show you the working, it will be like this. This is basically 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. And in place of 15 12, they have given 2 cube. This is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. Then 3 cube. Then 7. So this two common, right? And then the other thing we see common is only 1, 3. Multiply by 3. And there is one more common, which is 7. Multiply by 7 as well. So 2 cube is 4. 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. And 12 multiplied by 7 is 84. Let's do this one. 3.7 of 56. Just remember, off means multiply always. 7 into 1, 7 into 8. 3 multiplied by 8 is 24. Write on the fraction of this 3 into 3 square that is shaded. First, let's count the total squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and count the squares which are shaded. So there is only one complete square that is shaded, this one, right? This becomes 1. This is like 0.5, half of it is shaded. Again, half of it is shaded. Now, if I see this one and this one, they both all together makes 1. So total we have 3 squares that are shaded. So 3 upon 9 is 1 upon 3. The next question is evaluate 0.5 square. You know the square of 5, right? That's 25. So 0.5 into 0.5 will be 0.25. This is the square of 5. I told you the method of multiplication of decimals as well in the question that we did in the starting of the video. Insert, let's do 114 as well. Insert one set of brackets to make the calculation correct. Okay, let's try to think a little bit. 3 plus 5, 8 into 16, 16 minus 7. 9, this is simple. Simply, we have to break the bracket here. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 multiplied by 2, 16. 16 minus 7, 9. I just did it in the sequence of this question and it gave me the correct answer. This is trial and error. Try different things, putting the bracket in different places, and you will get the answer. Insert plus, addition, negative, or multiplication to make the calculation correct. If I write 3 plus 5, 8 minus 2, 6 multiplied by 7 won't give me a correct answer, right? If I do like 15 minus 14 won't be correct. 3 into 5, 15, 230. Okay, okay, okay. If I write multiply over here, 5 multiplied 2 will be 10, right? If I write plus over here, so first we multiply 5 with 2, 10. Then we add 3 in it, it becomes 13. Then I place a negative sign here. And oh, 13 minus 7. Oh, this won't be correct. Oh, I need to get 20 somehow. 3 plus 5, 8. 3 into 5, 15. Let's multiply this first. 3 into 5, 15. Then minus it. 15 minus 2, 13. Then plus. Now this will give us the right answer. 3 into 5 is 15 minus 2 plus 7 is plus 5. 15 plus 5, 20. Okay, let's do this word problem one. Kate had a bunch of grapes. She ate 1 upon 4 of the grapes in the morning. She ate 2 upon 3 of the grapes in the afternoon. Work out the fraction of the grapes that she has not eaten. So 1 upon 4 of the grapes she ate in the morning. The fraction of the total grapes will be 1, or you can write 1 upon 1. These are the total grapes. She ate 1 upon 4 of them in the morning. So 1 upon 4 of 1 is 1 upon 4. And she ate 2 upon 3 of the grapes in the afternoon. 2 upon 3 of 1 is also 2 upon 3. So we will subtract this 1 upon 4 and 2 upon 3 from 1. This become 1 minus 1 upon 4 minus 2 upon 3. So to solve this question, we need to take the LCM. Over here, the LCM will be 12. So this 1 will become 12 upon 12 minus this 4 multiplied with 3. 1 with 3 as well. This becomes 3 upon 12. And this becomes 2 multiplied with 4, 8 upon 12. So this is 12 minus 3 minus 8 will be 1 upon 12 that is left that she has not eaten is the answer. The question number 119, it said p is equal to x to the power n y square and q is x to the power n minus 1 y to the power 4, wherein x and y are prime. Okay, we have to find the highest common factor in terms of x, y, and n. So from their prime factorizations, we can see that in terms of y square will be HCF because there are 4 y's in Q and 2 y's in P. So 2 y's will be common, y squares becomes common. And it says x to the power n and x to the power n minus 1. So in this, the x, like, HCF will be x to the power n minus 1. I will give you a short explanation of it how. Let's suppose n is 3. So this x to the power n becomes x to the power 3, and this x to the power n minus 1, it becomes 3 minus 1 x square. So now we can see that x square will be the HCF between x cube and x square, right? So it means x to the power n minus 1 will be the highest common factor. There was one more question I saw, it was a bit different. I want to solve that one as well. Let's see if I find it out, then I will solve. Otherwise, I will just, that will be it for this video. This one, this is a good question. The mean number of 5 numbers is 17. The numbers are listed in order of size, starting with the smallest. The three smallest numbers are equal. The middle three numbers add to 35. The largest number is 4 times the smallest number. List the 5 numbers in order of their size. The mean of 5 numbers, if the mean of 5 numbers is 7, it means the sum of those 5 numbers will be 17 multiplied by 5 is equal to 85. So the first three numbers are equal. To make the first, let's suppose the first three numbers are a plus a plus a. Then we have the largest number is 4 times the smallest number. Then we will have another number b. Let's take another number b and the last one c is equal to 85. So the last number is 4 times the smallest number. It means C is equal to 4A. So this becomes, there is one more information given to us. The middle three numbers add to 35. It means if I add this 2A plus B, this will be equal to 30. This will be equal to 35. Okay. So the other numbers that will be left other than these three middle numbers, that will be A, this one, and this C. And C is basically 4A because this is 4 times the smallest number. So A plus 4A. The middle three numbers adds up to 35. Just subtract 35 from 85. So you get 50. These two adds up to 50. So 5A is equal to 50. A is equal to 10. So now we had, so A, the first number is 10. This C, the last number, this will be 40. And in order to find the B, 2A plus B is 35 because middle three numbers add to 35, right? So this is middle number A and B. 2A plus B is 35 and A is 10. So 2 into 10 plus B is equal to 35. 20, 2 into 10 is 20 and 20 plus B is equal to 35. I'm solving it as here. And B will be 35 minus 20, 15. So five numbers will be 10, 10, 10, 15, and the last one will be 40. My Apple Pencil is out of charge now, so that's why it's not working properly. But I'm telling you the B we just found out that is 15. B is 15. Okay, this is the fourth number. So that's it for this video. I hope you will find this video useful for your O-level exams. And if you need in-depth explanation, then I also provide online classes. I will provide a link in the description and you can contact to me on that email, my email. Thank you.